In this video, I'm going to be reviewing Deepword. For those of you asking what Deepword is, Deepword lets you generate realistic deepfake videos complete with CRM integration for personalized sales and marketing outreach at scale. In other words, you should be able to create realistic characters on green screen style videos and use the text-to-speech software to generate realistic voiceovers whilst the character is speaking. And then you should be able to import your contact list and send out emails using dynamic functionality like first name, last name, etc. So let's go ahead, jump into Deepword and see what the fuss is all about. If you have any questions about Deepword, go ahead and drop them below. I tend to reply within a few minutes to a couple of hours, and I'll leave a special link below that I'll keep updated with the best discount for Deepword. We are inside Deepword, and unfortunately the green screen removal placement tool is currently down and it will be restored in 24 to 48 hours. However, I have a time schedule to uphold, so unfortunately I'll come back at a different point in time and re-review this software when that is enabled. But for now, I'll show you around the ropes, and I've also already generated something here, but I'll take you through the process because it takes about 15 minutes for the video to render. Let's have a look at the dashboard. This is where all of your videos that you've generated is kept, and then on the left you've got your campaigns, which we'll get into shortly, API, so if you have a email sender or something along those lines, you can connect it, analytic, which shows you like the total views and watch percentage of your audiences who watch the actual video. If you have any feedback, this is where you come, and there's links and further training where you can contact them. We're going to start off in the video section where we're going to start creating a video. So head over to create new, and you're displayed with your video editor here, which is where you can trim video and listen to audio. And then you will also have a list of all of these actors that you can start utilizing. Now you'll notice on these video actors there is a little hand, and this basically means if they are just standing still or they have hand gestures included. So we're going to go ahead and use this one, Adrian, which will then show you options of different clothings, so whether we want him casual or on the medical. We're going to go ahead and do casual, and this is the area where you would usually replace the green screen. Unfortunately it's down, but we'll get back to it at a different point in time. If you have your own voice actors, you can also upload the video here. Fortunately I don't have that, but it's good to know you can use that. On the right, you have three options. You've got text to speech, audio sample, and upload audio. We're going to go ahead and just do the text to speech, and we're going to paste it in. We're then going to change the language, and because I'm UK, I'm going to do English UK, but here's a list of all the languages, which is a nice variety. Then we're going to change it to male Ryan. Now, one thing I'd like to say is it'll be nice to have some more variety of voices, and also it'll be great if the platform could actually pick a suitable voice that's based on the character. And then to listen to the audio, just do preview. This will generate the audio to the left. So let's go ahead and play this audio.
Deepword lets you generate realistic deepfake videos, complete with CRM integration for personalized sales and marketing outreach at scale.
And if you want to download it, you can download it or change the playback speed to faster, normal, or slower. Let's go ahead and download it. Next, we're going to, at the bottom, click create video. And if you're not quite sure what all of this means, you can click on tutorial and it will show you an interactive tutorial that will take you through all the steps. We're going to go ahead and do create video. And now it's going to take approximately 15 minutes to render out, but I've already pre-created one with longer text for you. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this one now.
Video is a great way to engage prospects, but filming personalized content for each viewer is a content creation nightmare. No wonder Carol Baskins has been upcharging on her cameo videos. Because video production is such a time-intensive process, it can seem totally inaccessible for you to use it to scale client outreach. Imagine if there was a tool that made generating personalized videos as easy as sending an email.
On the right of the video, you've got two choices. You can download the video, which is now downloaded, or you can click the share button and embed it in your own website or share the link. So if we copy this, paste it in, and this is what it will look like. Moving on to campaigns. This is where you import your contact list, so then you can start sending stuff to them. Go ahead and do create campaign. We're going to call this test. We're going to choose a file, and I've just created a dummy file, and we're going to do submit. Now, for each campaign you create with each list, you can create a custom video template, which will automatically send out. So if you've got a newsletter sort of thing, or a invitation to an event campaign going on, or just a general introduction email, you can select different templates for each one. If you click on the three dots here, you can see the email list. So this is the first name, last name, and email. And just so you can see the format you're meant to import stuff in, it takes the column headers that you set, and then it will import all the data accordingly. If you want to go into the analytics, this will display the analytics of each person who's watched the video, what percentage they've watched, and how many of them have clicked on it. You can also share the campaign result by entering in an email here, and it will send them a link with all the results. If you've got colleagues also working with Deepword, you can share campaigns with other colleagues and they can share them back with you, which will display here. Moving on to the analytics tab, once the data starts coming in, it'll start changing. So here we've had one person view it, which is me, and I watched about 70% of it. So what do I think of Deepword? I think it's still pretty new, and what they're trying to accomplish here is something that this industry just hasn't managed to do yet, probably because the technology isn't quite there. They do have quite a nice range of actors that you can utilize, and it's kind of good that they've included actors which do hand gestures and stuff like that. I would like a little bit more humanity to these actors though, because they still feel quite robotic, and the voices can be problematic, especially if the voice doesn't really match the character. I think that's something that should be looked at. Overall, with the current discount that they're offering, which can be found in the link below, it could be beneficial to get in the early stages, because if they do develop this software even further, then it's going to be an absolute bargain, because this is definitely an in-demand thing at the moment. So if they accomplish even a little bit more with this software, the cost will definitely be beneficial in the long run. So would I recommend this to people? I think if they keep on developing it as it goes, yes, I would, because overall it does actually work. But truthfully, at this stage, I don't really see a massive difference in the quality of voiceovers. So it would be great if they manage to get some more human-like voices into the platform. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.